Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Najwa Amalia Zulfa. I will make a speech about EMF. EMF Live Global Growth Forecast for 2021 still says exceptional uncertainty. The International Monetary Fund on Thursday reset its forecast for global economic growth in 2021 and said the coronavirus triggered downturn last year, the biggest peacetime contraction since the Great Depression would be nearly a full percent point less served than expected. The global leader said multiple vaccine approvals and the start of vaccination in some countries had boosted hope of an eventual end to the pandemic that has now infected nearly 100 people and claimed the life of more than 2.1 million globally. But it warned that the world economy continue to face expansional uncertainty. A new wave of COVID-19 infection and variant pose risk, and global activity will remain well below pre-COVID-19 projection made 1 year ago. IMF chief economy Gita Gopinath said United States President Joe Biden pledged to fund to the World Health Organization COVAX vaccine initiative marked a very big step to containing the pandemic and ensuring more equitable distribution of vaccine. Uh, Much more will be needed because, as we can see, given the mutating virus, that this is not a problem that going away anytime soon. Uh, Gopinath told a new conference. There is still a tremendous amount of uncertainty, she told Reuters in spare interview. We know that the health crisis is not over until it's over everywhere. Gopinath said the global economy could gain 9 trillion between 2020 and 2025 if faster progress could be made in ending the health crisis. And it was clearly in the interest of advanced economy to help poor countries recover. There's a complete economic sense to do this and do it right now, she told Reuters. The IMF estimate that close to 90 million people are likely to fall below the extreme poverty threshold during 2020 to 2021, with the pandemic wiping some out 22 trillion in projected output through 2025 and reversing progress made in reducing poverty over the past 2 decades. Gopinath said advanced economy were recovering more quickly and three countries with means to continue to offer poor national aid, low interest loans and debt relief. There is still much to be done. We're certainly at length in positive growth territory this year, as opposed to last year's, she told the new conference. Vaccine-powered uptick. In its latest World Economic Outlook, the EMS forecast a 2020 global contraction of 3.5%, an improvement of 9 percent point from the 4.4% sum predicted in October, give stronger than expected momentum in the second half of last year. It predicted global growth of 5.5% in 2021, 3 percentage point better than its October, citing efficacy of a vaccine powered uptick later in the years and add policy support in the United States, Japan, and a few other larger economies. It said the American economy, the largest in the world, was expected to grow by 5.1% in 2020, an upward revision of 2 percentage points attributed to carryover from strong momentum in the second half of 2020 and the benefit. Acquiring from about 90 billion in additional fiscal support approved in December. The outlook would likely improve further if the U.S. Congress passed a $1.9 trillion relief package proposed by Biden. Gopinath said, forecasting a 5% boost over 3 years if the package is approved by the U.S. Congress. China economy is expected to expand by 8.1% in 2020 and 5.6% in 2022 compared with the October forecast of 8.2% and 5.8% respectively, while India economy is seen growing 20.8% in 2020 of a percent point from the October forecast after a strong than expected recovery in 2020. The fund said countries should continue to support their economy until activity normalizes to limit persistent demand for the deep recession of the past years. Low income countries would need continued support through grants, low interest loans, and debt relief, and some countries may require debt restructuring, the IMF said. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.